Hi, hello, and welcome back to this week's gold making challenge. It's going to be a short and sharp one this week because it is already super late and I've just been super busy. Also, it's confession time, friends. This was a very bad week for me. I say that. It wasn't that we didn't get anything done, and it wasn't that I spent a whole load of gold on frivolous stuff, but in terms of numbers, this week I am down 181,000 gold. Bear with me. I know I said we were trying to get to 1 million this month, so I wanted to make a little bit more than my 200k this week to do that, and instead I lost almost 200k. Well, I say lost. Here's what happened. Halfway through the week, I was restocking my tailoring and my blacksmithing, and I just took a notion that I was going to restock all of these much rarer mats and much more expensive things. They were all, below market value and things like that. It's not like I was buying them super expensive, but buying them all to restock my whole trade skills did start piling up. I bought a whole load of ghost iron as well. I got a really good deal on it, so I stocked up on that because I know I'm always going to use it for my mounts. I also didn't sell those panthers yet that I made last week. Those are still on the auction house, and none of my golems came off cooldown this week. So we had no big mount sales this week, and I had a lot of investing in that. And I also then the next day it turned on to leatherworking's turn, and I just decided I'd carry on and I'd invest in making all those big leatherworking items as well, because they sell very well when they sell. So I'm now in a place where we've invested in those panther mounts that haven't moved yet, in the golems that we're still working on getting the Jard's power cores for, and in a lot of crafted stuff, and I'm just waiting for those to turn over on the auction house. So that is why we are down a ton this week. And that leaves our running total for January. In January, we made 539,000 gold. So we made 500,000 in January. We are under target by 250 or 60,000 gold. So we're a week behind. So we need to make it up. So I'm hoping that this week I can make 300, and I'm hoping they can do that by selling the stuff that I've invested in this week, selling those mounts that I invested in the week before. And this week I'm going to concentrate on my additional task this week. Well, I have a couple actually. Dark Moon Fair is in town this week, so I want to get that done. Lunar Festival's around this week, so I want to get that done to collect maybe 2 of the pets. I don't want to invest too heavily in that. I did also just today, in a panic, totally aware that I was so far under target this week, that I was not going to be able to make it back. In a panic, I logged on another realm, on a low pop realm, and tried to sell some pets. So let's check just in case if any of these have sold. Although I can't count them into this week's now, but where are they? Moonglade, I think. But anyway, so I jumped on, I started selling some pets on another realm, so I'm going to see how that goes in next week's. Maybe I'll keep that up throughout the week. So this week I'm going to start, we've got a few events to do. I want to get those crafted things, crafting lists done, and I want to get those crafted items on the auction house and keep them refreshed as often as possible. And I think the other thing that I might do this week is I might do a little bit of farming of a few things that I was making a list of last week. Like I said, when I was doing that big restock, I was paying attention to what I was restocking and things like that. So I have a list made of different things that I need and use and that do sell well. So this week, one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to look at trying to farm up some of those things as well. And I might sell them or I might keep them. I'm not 100% sure yet. None of my pets have sold yet, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping they would, because one of them would have shot us back over the limit again. But I'll keep an eye on this week as well. I'm really bad with monitoring 2 realms, so I'm going to have to, I think, add it into my to-do list up here to remind myself to check this realm to make sure that I don't miss these expires and sales and things like that. But I can do that. Easy enough done. I'm going to wind that in, and we're going to give it a try this week. And just to see if we can get any pets moving, because if we can, that would be good if we can get it, establish it before Super Squirt in 2 weeks, where we can level a whole load of pets and get a whole load of pets to sell. So fingers crossed that works as well. So I'm going to keep an eye on this at the same time. So we're going to do some farming, we're going to do some crafting, and we're going to do some pet sales on another realm. A realm that has a lot better prices than my current realm has. That's the plan for this week. The goal for this week has been upped now. Because I don't think I can make 400,000 in a single week, I'm upping the goal to 300,000, and then we'll just do that for 2 weeks, and that should have us back on track. So the goal this week is 300,000 to keep us on track, guys. Hopefully you have had a more productive week than I have had. Honestly, if those panthers would sell, we'd be flying and it would be fine, but they haven't moved yet. But yeah, how has your week been going, and what have you been doing? What markets are you in? How is it working for you? Are you considering trying anything else? Are you going to be doing any of the Lunar Festival stuff for any of the pets and things there? Even just for collecting for your own sake. Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you next week. Hopefully 300,000 gold richer. Until then, friends, good hunting.